tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, Thursday I got a meeting, well, a coffee with a guy who's played in the Philippine national team. Hopefully we'll meet with him. He's played first division in Philippines, played like over 50 caps for the country. It's crazy, man. Yo, what's going on, Team 20? Hope you're all super well. Just getting my stuff on, getting ready for the gym. I've had my breakfast, which is my new breakfast, the oats, half a cup of oats with 5 eggs. That gives me energy for a fair while, and then, well, it's 11:40 now, a little bit later than I would have liked. But at about 10:30, I had a banana, a huge banana. Depends on the size. If it's huge, I'll just have one, and then if they're medium sized, I'll just have 2 of them. But now we're heading off to the gym, and I can't wait because I'll be doing the same sort of stuff that I did yesterday. And again, I'm not going to be very good at it. That was my first time at doing those sort of complex exercises, but I've continued to talk with Stepzz. We're going to be getting a program in pretty soon. Again, looking to kind of go to the gym and do these exercises. Great, my wallet's in there, brilliant. Look to do workouts 6 days of the week. I may even go 7 because on a rest day, I'm going to look to do something sort of lighter. That's going to be the plan. If I was able to get hold of Clayton, I tried calling him, didn't pick up. I texted him. I was trying to get hold of him because I know they had a sprint session this morning. But again, we're still putting the pieces of the puzzle in place, so that will be soon. So when I left to go to England a while ago, I canceled my gym membership, so I have to re-sign up for that. Not a big deal. I've also been working on this morning and for the last sort of week on Stepzz shin guard stays. They're like the straps that you put around this part of your ankle to keep your shin pads up. And so I'm working on creating those. They're coming, guys. They are coming. But off to the gym. Oh, legs are hurting, man. Everything's hurting, but we just got to keep pushing. Damn, I think this is so cool for you guys to see. The progression of where I'm at to where I'm going to be is going to be crazy. So this is all functional strength training, something that I've never really done before. I guess I've done a little bit of it, but this is very, very functional strength work. So I'm at a pretty basic level, and you can see there I'm losing balance, and there's progressions to this. So we get into sort of jumping, and I feel safer or better doing forwards jumping because it's a little bit easier. But when it's on the side, man, seriously, try this for yourself. It is so tough when the band is pulling you to the side. So it's going to be really good to see the progression of myself in the gym through these exercises. So going to be doing a lot of work with Stepzz. Maybe I'll only see him once a week or once every couple of weeks, but I'll have that program from him, which is going to be so valuable. So look, my form is probably really off, but this is why we see Stepzz. He can critique me, and I just improved. So these are new exercises, things I haven't done, so we can only get better from here. And there are also a few other exercises that I didn't show on camera that I did at the gym. Walking back to the car after the session, I don't know if I could do that every single day because I need to change it up. That workout, I did that yesterday as well, and it's literally just legs. It's a little bit of core as well. Yeah, a lot of core in there as well, but there's no real upper body. And that's why I need to get onto this program with Stepzz so that it will allow me to be able to go to the gym every day, because that's kind of the aim. But whew, that's tough. Really good gym session. They charged me $29 for the card, the access card. What an absolute joke, man. 29 bucks, absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, I wasn't not gonna pay it. It's just a bit, what? I'm supposed to have training pretty soon. I haven't caught you guys for a while. This is a sort of day where it would be a triple day usually. It'd be Clayton in the morning, so sprint training, working hard there. Then into a gym session around 1 p.m. and then team training at night. Right now, I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is raining. Apparently training's still on. This will be my first training with the new team that I'm with. Again, this will be my first training with the new team that I've signed for. It's just a local team, same level as Wakehurst. But honestly, I'd love to see a game between these guys and Redditch. I think it would be a good game. We played on Saturday. I got about 60 minutes, played as a number 10, a little bit as a striker as well. But I was so tired. I went last 40 minutes of the match, I was falling asleep. I went to Mega Guy because I beat him, went past him, and then I went to Mega him back on the inside. Just bang, smashed me. Felt like my brain hit my skull, man. But this is perfect. This is what's preparing me for England. You guys, and I know that England is a physical league, and playing in a league like this where I will get targeted, that's a fact. It's going to be great for me. I'm going to be getting that experience of physicality. So now we're waiting, probably leave here in about 15 minutes. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, Thursday I got a meeting, well, a coffee with a guy who's played in the Philippine national team. Hopefully we'll meet with him. He's played first division in Philippines, played like over 50 cups for the country. It's crazy, man. But this is it, building your connections, always trying to speak to new people. But we're gonna head off to training pretty soon. If training isn't on, I'll still go down to the park and get a session in, either by myself or with Sam because it's such short notice. But yeah, I'm gonna get out on the field. Last night was gym, this morning was gym. Let's get out on the field. Just before I'm leaving, getting a little bit of the design work done for the shin pad stays, or the shin guard stays. This is also the book. It was the first of the month a couple days ago, so I wrote down my goals for football, Stepzz, YouTube, and that was great because it really gave me clarity as to where I'm going over this next month. My football goals are always going to be the most important, so I put them in the first column, then the second column is Stepzz, and then YouTube is the third column. And then for you guys, it could be football, school, and I don't know, if you have something else that you're interested in, then you could put that in your other column. And it just puts your life, I spoke about this when I was in England, it just allows you to see kind of your life and where you're going with it rather than just going with the flow. For example, the difference between the amount of work I put in YouTube compared to football is massively different. So my football goals I look at a lot more often, and then my YouTube goals I look at just every so often to make sure that I'm staying on track with things. Goal setting is so important, whether it's monthly, weekly. You can do one I used to do was kind of like a long-term goal, and then you split that up into short-term goals, so sort of 6 month, 3 month, 1 month, and then you get down to daily goals where you do like 10 tasks that you can do in a day. And that's what I got from my Colombian mentor. But alright, now it's time to head off to training. Arrived at the ground. It's you guys can't, especially through here, you can barely see anything. It's raining. It's a little break in the rain right now, but no goals, unfortunately. I would have done some free kicks at the end of training. That's something I want to do more of, even if I just go down to the park for half an hour and just solely focus on free kicks. That will be something we're implementing into these sessions. Today's a double day. We're going to see more triple days, a lot of double days, you know, very few single days. Australia's tough, man. I'm going to be working hard. I'm making this training camp in Australia a tough training camp, man. But team training now, let's do it. Back home from training, I realized I didn't show you guys my lunch or my afternoon tea. I'm really sticking with this eating thing, man, and it's tough because you are like force feeding yourself. But you know, I think once I start to adapt more to the diet, to the nutrition, I'm gonna be much better. So this is dinner. It's same as the other night. I don't think I showed you. Claire makes this amazing meal, so thank you so much. It's gnocchi with some other gnocchi, sorry, with some other random stuff in there, which is delicious, with some green beans. And that'll be my dinner. I'll talk to you guys about training in a little bit. I need to have this, hydrate myself. I'm starving, but feeling good. And yeah, I'm just loving it, man. I'm loving it. Far out. It's been a long time coming. It looks like we're nearly over the jet lag. So I arrived in on Thursday last week. Today's Tuesday night, so it's about 5 days. I had a good sleep last night. I woke up a little bit early, and that's something I'm still kind of dealing with. But it's good. I'm getting in this routine of waking up at 7 AM and having my breakfast, which allows me to then have that extra meal in between breakfast and lunch, which is great. Now, training was good. You know, it's not going to be top level elite, that's just how it's gonna be. But the thing is, you go there and you get what you put in. So if you go there and you want to have a chilled session, that's fine. But for me, I came home and I said to Dad, I said, I want to go to every single session and every single game and be the best player, like the standout player at every single session. And Papa Tweedy said, well, yeah, that player where someone's watching in the stands and or even watching the training session, then they go, who's that guy? Who's that player? And so that's a goal I'm making myself for every session, every game, so that I can get the most out of it for myself. I feel like I really performed tonight, and then look, that we put that behind us, and then we go on to the next session, and the next session, and the next session. But that's me pushing myself, man. And I'm really in this mindset of pushing myself as hard as I can in Australia, and it's going well so far. So I haven't got the program from Stepzz yet, which means I'll probably have the day off from the gym tomorrow. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep doing legs. I got a shooting session planned tomorrow, as well as a core workout, and there's one more thing. Oh, juggling session against the wall. And then in that core workout, because I'll do that at night time, I'll also do a longer stretching session than I normally would. But that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna head off to bed. I need to sleep. It's getting a little bit later and I want to get off to bed so I can wake up early and have those meals and be ready for the day. So Team 3, I'll sign out. Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy.